What is the worst movie that won an Oscar? The correct answer is Norbit. It won an Oscar for makeup, lol. Crash, 2004, with Thandie Newton and Matt Dillon. A special thanks to Eric Fish. Suicide Squad. Best makeup. They were really stretching what was good about it. If Anora won Best Picture Uncut Gems, should have at least been nominated. Sandra Bullock's Best Actress for The Blind Side. We all know the movie is absolute nonsense, but there wasn't anything remotely Oscar-worthy in her performance. Jeff Bridges in Crazy Heart wasn't any more memorable either. For Best Picture, there's Crash or The English Patient. I'm sure for the technical awards, there's some unwatchable piece of shit that got Best Sound Editing or something that nobody will ever remember. If we are just limiting it to Best Picture, and ones I have actually watched, Crash, Brokeback Mountain should have won. Shakespeare in Love, Saving Private Ryan should have won. Driving Miss Daisy, Do the Right Thing should have won. Titanic, La Confidential should have won. English Patient, Fargo should have won. Edit, American Beauty, Green Mile's Sixth Sense, Magnolia being John Malkovich or Fight Club should have won. The Oscars in the 30s seemed a bit undeserved. I watched Cavalcade and it was absolutely not memorable. That Emilia Perez, stupid and disrespectful to trans people. Shakespeare in Love. Somehow that shit beat Saving Private Ryan. Slumdog Millionaire for me because in terms of editing, tone, and style, it was a direct copy of my favorite foreign film, City of God. It would be like if Bollywood remade Pulp Fiction in Mumbai and it goes on to win Oscars, but no one talks about how blatantly they ripped off Tarantino. Monsters Ball 2002 Best Actress Halle Berry Charity Oscar. Best Screenplay, best really. Broadway Melody is really bad. Certainly worse than Crash or Titanic or whatever else people are saying. I hated Emilia Perez, but I'm confused as to why it's being mentioned here. Only Zoe Saldana won an Oscar. It didn't win for any of the other categories, so it doesn't answer your question. For me, it was Slumdog Millionaire. It's poverty porn end of Boss Baby. It's an enjoyable watch, but not worthy of an Oscar. Not worst, but still salty with Big Hero 6 winning Best Animated Picture over The Tale of Princess Kaguya or Song of the Sea, which were far better films, especially in terms of overall art and animation. The Revenant, literally every other one of his films was Oscar-worthy. But they gave him one for this, because everyone pressured them into making sure he didn't go another year without an Oscar. And it ended up being for the shittest film ever. It's like a straight-to-DVD Nick Cage flick. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Definitely one of the worst movies I have ever seen. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Not 1 but 8. That film should have been at least an hour shorter. Anora was well made but very dull. It had student filmmaking vibes. How it could have been so rewarded with multiple Oscars is baffling. Oh boy, late to this, but Life is Beauty Day I fricked up. At the end I was rooting for the Germans. Why I'm not able to message in groups, can anyone help me to sort? Either Oppenheimer or Barbie, I think they both won an Oscar, or Anora, or Emilia Perez. The Oscars is just bad TBH. Probably any movie that no one watched. Just award shit to what normies watch. Is it that bad? Since I haven't seen it, I don't get the hate. And now I would have to watch it to understand what everyone is about. I think Suicide Squad 2016 also got one in a similar category. The first movie I ever saw in theaters without my parents was Norbit. I had no idea what it was about. But my friend, I were trying to avoid some people from school at the mall, and randomly chose to watch whatever movie was about to start, which was Norbit. I'd never seen anything like this. And to this day, if it's showing on TV, I'll watch it lol. It's so dumb but nostalgic. Wow. I never would have put the nouns Norbit and Oscar together in one sentence. What is this? Some kind of Suicide Squad. Equal sign, equal sign, equal sign, equal sign, equal sign, equal sign, equal sign. That was actually a fun movie. Don't hate. It won an Oscar on makeup, which I think it actually deserved considering the makeup in the film is actually really beauty. I fricked up. At least Suicide Squad didn't win. Anora was not bad, but definitely didn't deserve to win all. Sitting on a park bench rolling drums and guitar eyeing little girls with bad intent. Gigi is not one of Minnelli's best, but it surely benefited from Common, He Sure Deserves One timing coming out the same year as it did as Touch of Evil, Vertigo, The Young Lions or Ashes and Diamonds amongst many others. Maybe one day you'll realize you were the creep. Little girls are a delight, and there is nothing remotely creepy about thinking so or saying it. That was going to be my vote! Even Figgis, screenwriter, hated it.